Even when you're enduring a lot, you know how to maintain a brave face for others. You don't wear your emotions on your sleeve. The struggles that you battle are internal. You're being asked to tap into that inner strength and keep it going because you do have the strength to endure. You've survived far more than other people would ever be able to. They do admire your strength. They see it, but they have no idea how strong you really are. I asked, what is the strength needed for at this moment? And your guides are saying it's surrounding your work, career, money, the things that you've been working on. You feel blocked and stuck. You thought you were ready and you're like, am I not ready yet? What's happening here? This consumes your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. I asked about the blocks and the restriction, and this is you wanting to overcome, you wanting to feel that you've accomplished, you wanting a new beginning. You feel that you're blocked from a new beginning. I asked, what are you daydreaming about? And they said, you're daydreaming about being at a crossroads, feeling stuck. You daydream about reflecting on where's the progress, where's the potential, where am I at in life? This is where your strength is needed. Being strong during those times, being strong during a block, during a crossroads, during that moment of going, I'm not yet where I want to be. And it's because you've invested many moons working on yourself, working on your life, working on your career, purpose, calling, or project. And you're like, I'm ready for the breakthrough, but the breakthrough doesn't seem to be happening. So it's that energy that needs the strength. You're someone who stays focused. You have strong motivation, ambition, and drive. So I'm pulling the blocks and the crossroads, the stuck energy to the side so we can get very specific about this. This is you feeling like you're blindfolded in the dark. You're seeking clarity, but there seems to be no answers, and it makes it hard to make decisions. You just keep reflecting. Look at the image here. This person is holding a shovel or a pick or whatever it is, looking at what they've harvested and pondering on it. Here's what is coming through. Instead of judging yourself today in comparison to what you want to be in the future, instead reflect on where you're at today from where you were before, the past. Reflect backwards instead of forward for a moment and see it in a positive angle instead of a negative. Glass half full versus glass half empty. Meaning a pat on your own back, feeling proud of yourself that you have already made progress, that you have already shown potential. What have you already accomplished? What have you already achieved? Are you proud of that? Are you grateful for that? How grateful are you for what you've already accomplished, already achieved, already built, already sown, already grown? Instead of going, I haven't done this, I haven't gotten that, this hasn't come in yet. It's great that you've been forward thinking, but you've been blocked and stuck at a crossroads to reflect and ponder on the past in a positive and different way. It doesn't mean staying stuck in the past, but it's reflecting with a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride, a sense of admiration that you have achieved more than many others could. You've already achieved certain things that other people could not, and you should have a sense of accomplishment from that. But it's because you know that you're meant to be a leader and you want to move forward. You may be thinking, well, I spent a lot of time thinking about the past, and that's true, but it's in a negative light. And that's what needs to shift. Your perspective on what already was, what already is, and what's already happened, that's the shift. So yet again, I'm pulling the blocks and the stuck energy to the side to get more specific answers and details for you. And the divine has clear answers. The answers are focus on adaptability. Focus on adaptability. When feeling stuck, blindfolded. See, both of these cards, the person is blindfolded in each one. They feel stuck. Their hands are tied. When you feel like you're restricted and blocked and your hands are tied, focus on adapting. How can you adjust? How can you adapt? How can you move around the obstacles? What can change? Is it your thoughts that need to change? Is it your heart that needs to change? Is it your focus that needs to change? Yes. What areas can you adapt and adjust and move around this? It is similar to a stream of water going downhill, and it adjusts around boulders and rocks. It doesn't matter what's in the way, how many objects or how big they are or how dense they are. You move around them. I specifically shuffled on the focus part to ask specifically what should the focus be? And sure enough, the focus needs to be gratitude, great and full. You may be like, well, I have been saying gratitudes or doing a gratitude journal. Well, it's a different way. Being grateful for the roots that you've built, the roots of abundance. You have planted seeds that grew into roots. And even though it's not a full-blown tree bearing fruit yet, you've built a foundation already. That is what you have to be grateful for. The progress that you have already made, be grateful for that. That's the focus. I shuffled on adaptability right now. Watch it if you missed it. Rewind it. When I asked about adaptability, what came through is trust your intuition and go with the flow. That's how you adapt. You go with the flow and trust your intuition. It will navigate you to the right, to the left, where to turn, how to turn, what direction to go. You're going to feel it in your gut. You're going to feel it in your heart. What are you being pulled to? What are you being drawn to? They're going to basically refocus you, recalibrate you. It's course correction here. It's like diverting and course correcting, navigating on a GPS. But you have to be willing to go with the flow because your intuition can be talking to you. But are you adapting? Are you flowing with it? So I asked for more info here and we got soothe your soul. You may be redirected right now to soothe your soul because we already know that you've been working hard. We already know that you've been doing a lot. But does your heart need soothing? Does your soul need soothing? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Do you need a rest? Do you need a bath? Do you need a massage? Do you need to have fun? I asked about focus and focus came out. Rewind it if you didn't see that. I shuffled specifically on focus for more answers and focus came out again. I said, what do they need to focus on? They need to focus on focusing. They need to focus on what are they focusing on? Focus on what are you focusing on? Focus. Some of you, maybe you needed to focus and you weren't focusing. Some of you, maybe you were focusing too much on the wrong thing. And I asked for specific details. They said the past, avoid drama. Here's the deal. Some of you need to take a moment to focus on the past. Some of you have already been focusing on the past. So it's a shift on how you see the past. Focus on the past and avoiding drama. Avoiding drama is not being reactionary, not taking things personal, not getting sucked into toxicity, being able to rise above and get past all of that. We have clear out the old. Perhaps there's old resentments and grudges that need to be removed. They said focus on clearing out the old from the past to avoid drama. Avoiding hurt feelings, grudges, resentments, toxicity, fear. It could be closure or a conversation that you need to have with somebody. Or it could just be you praying and meditating within your heart, but there's something that needs to be cleared out and released. A full circle closure. It doesn't mean you have to accept everybody from the past back into your life, but maybe reflecting on it differently. So I asked for a final message on clarity, and if you focus on clearing out the past, this is how you're going to transition. Transition from where you are now to the next level. I asked specifically on this, and we got a rebirth. This is a rebirth. When you clear out the past, you transition for a rebirth. Your life is having a second chance. Your career, your money, your love life, success, friends and family, and maybe reconciliation with someone.